Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hena Tarique, and I welcome you all in my segment of Hena's AI Talk. This is a segment where I talk with ChatGPT and find different things, new knowledge. So I welcome ChatGPT. Hello, ChatGPT.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम हिना तारिक आपका सलाम में खुशामदीद मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि आप मेरे साथ बातचीत कर रही हैं और नई मालूमात हासिल कर रही हैं तो चलिए आज की गुफ्तगू का आगाज़ करते हैं
Let's have a discussion in English.
Absolutely, we can switch to English. Let me know what topic you'd like to dive into and we can get started.
Today, I want to get more knowledge on the topic of effective public speaking skills and how to develop this skill.
That's a fantastic topic. Effective public speaking skills can really boost confidence in communication. We can explore things structure needs. Just let me know what specific aspects you'd like to focus on.
So, first of all, tell me what is public speaking skills? What is it basically?
Absolutely. Public speaking skills refer to the ability to effectively communicate information to an audience. It involves not just speaking clearly and confidently, but also engaging your audience, organizing your thoughts coherently, and using body language and visuals effectively. It's essentially about conveying your message in a compelling and impactful way.
How can we learn to speak effectively in public? Can you explain them one by one, a single point at a time, so that it becomes more convenient for me and my listeners also to understand?
Of course, we can break it down step by step. To start, one foundational aspect is preparation. That means understanding your audience, organizing your content clearly, and practicing your speech multiple times. Once you're comfortable with that, we can move on to other elements like body language and voice modulation. Let me know when you're ready for the next step.
Yes, for the first step, as you said, that we must know our audience and about the topic about which we are going to talk. So a thorough study is important to find which type of audience we are going to speak and what is the topic. And the thorough knowledge of the topic is also a necessary part.
Exactly. Knowing your audience helps tailor your message so that it resonates with them, and having a deep understanding of your topic.
Should we write write all the script about the talk which we are going to speak before?
Yes, definitely. Writing a script or at least an outline beforehand can help you stay organized, that you cover all your key points smoothly.
What's
Plus,
the
it
second
boosts your
step for effective public speaking?
second step is focusing on delivery techniques. This includes things like maintaining good eye contact, using varied intonation to keep the audience engaged, and incorporating pauses effectively. We can dive into those details next.
Yes, what are the details then?
Sure, some key details include maintaining eye contact to build trust and connection, using variations in your voice to keep the audience interested, and adding purposeful pauses to let important points sink in. Also, using appropriate gestures and movement can help emphasize your message. We can go into each of these in more depth if you'd like.
So the eye important is the first thing while having conversation or a talk with public, and a confident posture also helps us to deliver more confidently our content.
Absolutely. A confident posture really does make a big difference. Standing tall, keeping your shoulders relaxed, and using open gestures can convey confidence and help engage your audience more effectively. It definitely complements everything else we've discussed.
Sometimes we hesitate to stand in front of audience. So how to overcome this hesitation?
That's a really common challenge. One effective way is to practice regularly, starting with smaller, more familiar groups and gradually working your way up. Also, deep breathing and relaxation techniques can help calm nerves. Another great approach is visualizing a successful presentation and focusing on the message you want to share rather than on yourself.
How can we calm our nerves while speaking?
There are several techniques that can help. Deep breathing is one of the most effective, taking slow.
Right. What are those techniques?
Some great techniques include deep breathing, practicing mindfulness or meditation before speaking, and even doing some light physical activity to release tension. Visualization is also powerful. Imagining a successful presentation can boost your confidence. And of course, preparation and practice are key to feeling more at ease.
Right. Then, after having a good eye contact and a confident posture, what's the next thing with that help us to develop effective public speaking skills?
Next important element is engaging your audience. This can involve using relatable stories, asking rhetorical questions, and encouraging interaction. Also, being mindful of your pacing and ensuring you're not speaking too fast can really help maintain engagement.
So, should we start our conversation with an interesting note, with a story, or any other thing that might help us to engage the audience at the start?
Absolutely.
Yes. Please continue.
Sure. An engaging or a thought-provoking question definitely helps and sets a positive tone for the rest of your talk. It makes them more receptive and interested right from the start.
So, how should we start our speech? What should be the start of? What's the most preferable way to start our speech?
A great way to start is with a compelling hook, like a relatable story, a surprising fact, or even a thought provoking question to pique curiosity. Then you can briefly introduce yourself and outline what you'll be discussing so your audience knows what to expect. It sets a strong foundation for the rest of your speech.
So, during the speech, you should also ask different questions or from the audience to get them attached with our speech.
Exactly. Engaging the audience,
Yes,
which helps
yes.
engaged and invested throughout your presentation. It also makes the experience more dynamic and memorable for everyone involved.
Right. Now, if we go to the jump to the other factor that might help us for effective speaking skills, what it could be.
Another key factor would be the use of visual aids. Incorporating slides, images, or even props can help clarify your points and keep the audience engaged. We can definitely explore that next.
So, how should we make our visual aids, and what are the techniques behind to make them more attractive and powerful?
Great question. To make visual aids effective, keep them simple and uncluttered, use high quality images, and stick to a consistent color scheme and font. Also, use bullet points or short phrases rather than large blocks of text, and include charts or graphs to illustrate data clearly. Finally, make sure your visuals complement your speech rather than overwhelm it.
Right. So, our visuals must relate to the topic of the speech and about the thing which we are talking. It must represent those ideas.
Exactly, that alignment is key. When your visuals directly support and reinforce your message, it makes it much easier for the audience to follow along and retain the information. It all comes together to create a more impactful and memorable presentation.
Right. And what should we do next then?
Next, we can focus on refining your delivery and practice techniques. That includes rehearsing your speech multiple times, perhaps recording yourself to review your performance, and even seeking feedback from others. With consistent practice, you'll build confidence and polish your public speaking skills even further.
Right. So while having a speech or during public speaking, we must be fluent, and the concept must be clear that what we are saying, and to get feedback from the audience, you must know about the background.
Absolutely. Ensuring a smooth flow and clarity keeps the audience engaged and helps them grasp your message easily. And gathering feedback, whether through direct questions or observing their reactions, definitely helps you fine tune your approach and connect even better with your audience.
Thank you, ChatGPT, for your valuable suggestions and ideas. I learned many more from this talk today. I'll end my session here. I'm thankful to you, and I'll get back to you with another topic.
You're very welcome. I'm so glad you found it helpful. Feel free to reach out anytime you want to dive into another topic. Have a great rest of your day, and I look forward